Remember when Rabid Rebecca picked up Henry and Peter like they were garbage?
You can both go to bed right now!
Remember when Rabid Rebecca then proceeded to toss them onto the floor, leaving them a crumpled heap of tiny humanity?
We're playing hide and seek. You both hide, and if I find you, you'll be wishing I hadn't.
Remember when Rabid Rebecca then locked Henry in his bedroom, putting him in solitary confinement with access to neither food nor a toilet, leaving the boy a prisoner in his own home?
5! Don't even think of moving from that bed, or you'll be sorry you were born!
Remember when Rabid Rebecca, the responsible adult in the house charged with caring for both Henry and Peter, threatened to beat Henry to a bloody pulp?
Right, you little worm, I'm going to take you apart limb by limb! Henry?
Remember when the very same Rabid Rebecca, the perpetrator of all of these crimes, then got hired as a teacher at Henry's school?
Thank you so much for coming in at such short notice.
Remember when Rabid Rebecca, in this hallowed role of responsibility and authority, then publicly threatened and humiliated Henry in front of his peers?
So, Henry, we meet again.
Hello, Rebecca?
Remember when she singled him out because, well, just because? It's Rabid Rebecca. She's a monster and she needs no good reason.
And where do you think you're going? Go! Now!
I remember, and you do too. So, by the way, so does Silly Simon. After all, it was Silly Simon who hired Rabid Rebecca in the first place. And he knew, by the way, he knew that Rebecca had a reputation for being abusive. Here's the evidence.
Please don't let Rebecca babysit! She's horrible!
She's not horrible, just strict.
So, I don't feel a jot of sympathy, not a single molecule of give-a-damn ability for Silly Simon when he himself gets scared by Rabid Rebecca. His wife, fuming Francesca, a lunatic in her own right, hires her as a makeshift hairdresser for Horrid Henry.
You remember Rebecca, don't you, Henry? She's training to be a hairdresser.
What?
So, why am I targeting Silly Simon here? I just want to say that I'm not going to be making any excuses for fuming Francesca, Horrid Henry's mum. In my opinion, fuming Francesca is deeply mentally unwell. First, she sent Henry to his room without any dinner on countless occasions, starving her own son for no reason at all. Second, she stole all of Henry's possessions from him because he did something as minor as spilling some paint. Finally, she even celebrated when she thought that Henry was going to permanently disappear at the hands of a rogue magician. Even Rude Ralph and Moody Margaret were shocked by that. Yes, fuming Francesca hiring Rabid Rebecca as a hairdresser for Horrid Henry, in my opinion, it fits into fuming Francesca's wider pattern of abuse. Francesca is a nightmare. There's really no more to be said about her. Simon, however, he's supposed to be better. He's meant to get Henry, to understand his eldest son. Given the absurd level of favoritism that the mother exhibits towards Peter, one would hope that Simon would have a soft spot for Henry. And yet, he allows his wife to hire Rabid Rebecca again and again and again.
I've done it! I've found a babysitter.
Who?
Rebecca.
Rebecca? Not Rabid Rebecca!
Despite hearing accounts of her abuse, despite knowing about her abuse, despite seeing the abuse firsthand, Simon even has the temerity to be scared of Rebecca himself. And yet, Simon has no qualms, he has no hesitation at all in allowing Rabid Rebecca to be alone with his own son. With a sharp pair of scissors, one may add. With a sharp pair of scissors. It's a haircut after all, it's gonna get bloody.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Shame on you, Silly Simon, and shame on you writers of Horrid Henry for allowing this true monster of a character to become a reality in the minds of young children across the world. Rabid Rebecca episodes are amongst the most popular Horrid Henry episodes uploaded to the Horrid Henry YouTube channel. Rebecca never faces any consequences for her heinous actions. Therefore, the hundreds of thousands of young kids that watch Rabid Rebecca do Rabid Rebecca things, they're gonna grow up thinking that that's normal. And it's not normal at all. There's a name for this. It's called the normalization of abuse. Rabid Rebecca is the monster living under your bed, except for Henry, this one's real. And Silly Simon, he doesn't give a damn. Smash that like button to send Rabid Rebecca to hell. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hit that subscribe button for more Horrid Henry content coming sooner than you think. Snipe, snap, out.